sound of King Karma, I would say that it is a blues-based hard rock band. What we're trying to do is just the integrity of what rock was. Well, Marcus and I ended up down in Nashville because my brother was playing for the Nashville Predators. I came down there and brought a demo that Mark and I had made, and we started getting a lot of attention very quickly.
We originally went there to find a singer that was somebody from the South who had a bit of a blues background.
I heard about King Karma through a friend of mine that was recording in Muscle Shoals in Alabama. You know, and he sent me their CD, and oh, I loved it right off the bat.
The first time I heard Sean sing was on a CD. I'd say within, I don't know, almost 3 phrases of his vocals, it just kind of a rush went through me.
We'd always be looking for a guy like him, that style, rock but still bluesy, and it just seemed that it would fit real easy with what we were doing.
I've always read these stories about Muscle Shoals and always wanted to go there. And all of a sudden, you know, I find out that Jimmy Johnson is producing, you know, King Karma. And I'm like, wow.
Of course, me being from the West Coast, I didn't know who Jimmy Johnson was. But then after inquiring about his name to some other musicians in the South, he is God.
He reminded me of like a football coach, the way he handled himself. He would get everybody in the right spirit. He really seemed to just get everybody in the mood that, hey, we're going to make something big here. You know, really kind of made that happen. Because I think you can fall flat in the studio if you don't have that excitement as you go in. And Jimmy definitely knew how to get that.
Jimmy invited us down to record at the original Muscle Shoals sound. The vibe of the studio is very incredible. There's pictures on the wall of the Stones, Bob Seger, Aretha Franklin, Percy Sledge, Leonard Skinner, that Jimmy had actually worked with.
I can feel the way I wanna feel. I can see everything that's real. When I breathe it all in, breathe it all in, yeah. I can be who I wanna be. I can feel.
Our writing process has become almost machine-like.
Any member can bring an idea, but because we are a guitar band, it's usually me who comes up with the guitar riff.
When we're writing songs, we usually start with a musical spark. Mark or I will have a riff, and we'll kind of jam it with the band.
The guys give me the reins to play the way I want to play. They're always saying, Rick, do what you want here, just play.
Just kind of develop, see where it feels, and while that's going on, Sean might be thinking about a melody.
And then I'll come up with a title, I'll write the lyrics, and and get a melody going, and then they help me, you know, and everybody's bullshit detector is on high. Well, Centurion Records is one of those labels that does what all of the majors don't, and that's they develop their acts. It's just the way they used to do things in the old days. You know, when you're ready, they'll put it out.
If you don't have it from the heart, then you got nothing.
I think it was Todd who thought of the name King Karma. we all liked it. It gives the person who's actually reading it or hearing about it something to think about.
When I get on stage, my job is to make sure I hold them together, you know, and just make it feel as good as I can.
Well, I think the sound of King Karma is real music. It's 4 guys playing their instruments with very few overdubs, a very live sound.
But there's not many bands that are playing the kind of music that we play exactly.
When we go play live, it sounds like the way we recorded. That's what a lot of people have, they constantly say that when they see us live. They go, wow, you guys sound just like the record.
And I can just hope that we get to continue to make music the way we want. That there never comes a time where we're told how to play. And when that happens, we'll quit anyway. It won't happen.